Okay, hi everyone, Fox 19 now, First Alert Meteorologist Anna DuVall here with your forecast update. We are seeing a few flurries out there, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into some things. This is that 20% chance of rain that we were talking about yesterday. But other than that, it's going to be cold and windy. A warm up is on the way, and then we have another rain chance as well. So here's what we're talking about with those snow flurries out there. Again, they're more to our western counties, heading down through northern Kentucky there and up near Fayette and Union County as well. So maybe seeing a few flurries if you're over on our western side there, but overall, the rest of us staying clear, just staying with a lot of cloud coverage out there. If you're heading out the door in the next few hours, this is what it's going to be looking like. Cloudy all day long, 39 there at 1 p.m. and then we'll be steadily in the 40s. Again, we're not going to really see that sun today. Nothing to really warm us up by the afternoon hours. So make sure you're bundled up. You have that jacket, hoodie, coat, winter gear on. Your windbreaker might not be needed, but it's definitely windy. We have wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour continuing through today, so it's making it feel even colder out there. We'll get to that in just a second. Here is that 3-day forecast for you. I told you about that warm up. Here it is. Increasing clouds today. 40 degrees is that high temperature, but then we'll be in the mid 50s there. Wednesday, Thursday as well. Clearing, we'll see some more sunshine. That's always some good news for us. Here's that 5 days ahead here, and you can see even the 60s going into Friday and Saturday as well. That's some big news. But we have the trade-off here. If we're going to have warmer temperatures, we're going to have some rain chances as well. So that's what we're looking at. We can look at it a little zoomed out for everybody here. Just some clouds moving in through the weekend. Maybe a small chance there going into Saturday. And then as we move into Sunday, you can see that'll be mostly in the morning time hours there, pushing through on Sunday morning for those rain chances. We won't really see another round of rain until we reach about Tuesday, Wednesday of next week as well. So we're just looking out for some more of those chances. But like I said, weekend forecast pretty good, pretty similar as well. Saturday, Sunday, morning rain for both days. Low 60s for both days as well. So again, the trade-off for those warmer temperatures is going to be some showers there in the morning time hours. I'm going to go ahead, scroll down here so we can get to a few other things that we're going to talk about today on our stream. We saw a pretty significant amount of snow yesterday. You guys saw all of that, especially if you were up to the north and west. CVG also had a record-breaking amount of snow. They went from 0.3 inches to 2 inches. So they definitely made the record books, 77-year record that they broke yesterday. So here's what it's looking like out there across the area. You can see, honestly, this is just such a pretty view out there on Turfway Park, and you can see some of that snow is starting to melt there on the grass, but other places still seeing that snow on the ground. 33 degrees is the temperature out there. You can see that breezy conditions making it feel like 24 degrees. So definitely a chilly day, but overall, pretty solid. Here's what it looks like out of North College Hill. Again, breezy conditions. You can see the leaves falling on the ground, some beautiful red colors out there. But again, 13-mile-per-hour wind, feeling like 24, snow on the ground. It's definitely like a winter wonderland out there. It's a pretty day. It's just cold. It's a little too cold for me. They're still working on putting the sign up, looking like they got a little bit more done on the in there. Feeling about the same for our temperatures right now. Here's what it's looking like on clouds and radar. You can see where these gray colors are. That's some flurries that are starting to move into our more western counties there. You can see a little bit better on our precip type graphic. If we move on over, you can see some more of that snow that might start entering the tri-state here in the next couple of minutes. So we'll keep an eye on some more of those flurries, but it's not going to be anything like we saw yesterday. It's not going to be any of that widespread snow by any means. This is actually still on severe mode. Let's take it off of this for you guys. We don't. Okay. Here we go. Here's what it's feeling like across the tri-state. 35 Cincinnati, 35 in Hamilton, 30 in Batesville, 31 in Wilmington, Flemingsburg seeing 34, Covington is 33. So again, chilly day. Here are those temperatures out there right now across the area, a little bit of a different format. You can see Georgetown 36, Wilmington 31, where that snow is falling a little cooler there in Batesville, Connorsville as well. Here's that temperature change, about 7 degrees warmer right now than we were this time yesterday. So we are on the up and up. It just doesn't really feel like it with those breezy conditions and the snow on the ground. Here's what it's looking like over the next couple of hours though, which is good news. We'll be feeling like the low 30s when we're in the 40s. So that's not too big of a difference. It's definitely not the teens that we were feeling early this morning. Here's what the temperatures are going to be like going into tomorrow morning. So pretty similar to the conditions that we're feeling right now is what we'll be waking up to tomorrow, which should signal pretty good news for you guys because we'll be back to a little bit of a warmer day ahead. Again, we do have rain chances on the way. Here's Wednesday. Just some clouds moving in. We'll have some more clouds cover us on Thursday. Mostly clear there for Friday. Maybe a very, very small chance of seeing some showers out there, but the real rain starts coming in the morning on Saturday. You can see that covering us 5 a.m. A lot of people aren't up at 5 a.m. on Saturday, but if you are, you might see a few sprinkles. And then going into Sunday, we'll also see some widespread rain around 5 a.m. moving through the area there. Our next rain chance, besides the one that we just talked about a little bit further out is what we're looking at, is going to be Tuesday. You can see that very early in the morning on Tuesday, a little bit of a wintry mixing, some of that rainfall moving through for next week. I wanted to show you guys this just, there was something I wanted to show you guys. I'm losing my mind right now. Forgot what it was. Gotta scroll up a little bit. Oh, here it is. Sorry everyone, had to find that real fast in my other shows. I want to show you guys two things. One of this being the Climate Prediction Center showing the temperature outlook here, and you can see well above our normal is what we're expecting past our 7 to 10 day there. This is November 19th through the 25th. So at the end of our 7 to 10 day, expecting above average temperatures. And this is why I said maybe not so much seeing any of that snowfall there. If this was below average, maybe going into next week, but it's not. It's showing above average temperatures. And if we move on to show you the precip outlook as well, it will show that we will be seeing an above average amount of precip here once it loads. In just a second, it always takes a few minutes to load these things here. Here it is, above average amount of precip in the area. Now, if the other map we were just looking at was showing below average temperatures and above average precip, we would be more concerned about some snow in the area, but we're really not. We're not too overly concerned at the moment. I mean, according to the Climate Prediction Center, we're going to be above average in our temperatures, above average in rainfall, which just means we're going to be seeing more rainfall and not more snowfall. So that's what we're expecting to happen if something big changes. Obviously, we're the first alert weather team, and you guys will be the first to know. As soon as we find out, you guys will be getting that push notification. But for right now, that's really all we know about it. Here's your 10-day high and low temperatures, so we can show you guys what it's going to look like over the next few days here. Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are going to be your warmest days out of this 10 days. Temperatures there, you can see we'll be back to right around our average. Average is between that 60 and 56, and you can see we're pretty close to that going into the end of our 10-day temperatures. Here's those low temperatures. Again, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, going to be those warmest days ahead for our low temperatures. But overall, not too shabby. We're a little bit above our average in terms of our low temperatures as well. So that's really what we're looking at. I don't know why all of my shoes do this. We're going to go ahead and pull up the 10-day forecast for you here so we can go through this really quickly, and then you guys can have a great lunch. So here's what it's looking like. Today, 40 degrees high. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be brutally cold still, especially with those winds gusts. It's feeling more like 25, feeling more like 30 by the time we reach the late afternoon hours. And then by the time we reach Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be in the mid-50s, feeling a lot better, seeing a lot more sun out there. Clouds will build back in Friday. Then we'll have those morning sprinkles really on both days, Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a little heavier there on Sunday. But we're going to be in the low 60s. So definitely feeling a lot better than we're feeling right now. 54 there on Monday. Rain chances pick back up going into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. That's what we showed you there on that Futurecast. But that's really all I have for you guys. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Tuesday, great rest of your work week ahead. And I'll put this full screen for just a few more seconds so you guys can see it a little bit longer. And I'll see you guys at 3 and 4.